Okay, so I know I already made a video going over my goals for the next year, but I did an exercise yesterday that I thought was like pretty helpful. So I kind of just wanted to share that, and I would encourage you to do the same thing as well. So what I did was I thought in my head goals I wanted to have accomplished in a year from now. So and it was 10 goals. I just listed them out on a piece of paper. And so like some examples are, 1,000 subscribers, write 3 songs, weigh 160 pounds and be lean, have an A average in school, be a confident speaker, um, be in the best shape of my life, and like just stuff like that. And a lot of those, like I can't really achieve like all 10 of them in a year. Like I don't think that would be realistic, especially with like the A average. Like that's just, that is a pretty high bar, I think. But what I did was I looked at the list and I circled one of them and I said like if basically if I could have any one of those goals in like a day from now or like right now, what would have the best impact on my life? And the goal I circled is pretty abstract, but it was just to be proud of myself. And I think that's like something that I've been like trying to work on for a long time. And so just to clear like my mental health, I think that would honestly probably be the best thing for me right now in terms of like just my quality of life. So in order to accomplish that, I wrote down it was like a checklist of 5 things, and hopefully I set a date for June 1st of 2025. So basically like the end of next school year. But if I could have these 5 things done by then, I think I'll be doing pretty good. And it's stuff that like I've been wanting to work on for a long time. And those things are hit 100 subs. I know I said 1,000, but if I'm trying to do 5 things at once, I really just want to make sure these are doable and I'm not like stressing myself out too much. If I find like that's too weak, I'll obviously bump it up a little bit to like 1,000 or whatever. I left space like on the page. I don't know if you, oh yeah, there. Fuck. But yeah, right there, like I can add an extra zero if I need to. Um, I want to produce one song. Um, I think that's doable. I've come close to finishing songs in the past, but I've never actually finished anything. So if I can like mix and master, and just fully, I don't even have to like publish it. Just having it done, like I don't maybe produce means to like actually publish it, and maybe I will. Who knows? But if I can just have one finished product done, which I've never really had. I've always just worked on like things that sounded cool and like ideas that I didn't really finish. So having one thing done would be amazing. I want to DJ at a club at least once. I know I should become a DJ, but I just do it like once. I just want to at least try. And I don't know what kind of like opportunities I'm gonna get, but it'll be pretty cool. It's something that like I've wanted to do for a while. It just seems cool. I think like a lot of people think it seems cool. So yeah, I know it's expensive to get the equipment and stuff, but I do think it'll be worth it. I want to do 2 semesters of judo, and that's for discipline. Just like it's like a just like the social aspect too. I think is really cool, and then it's also like I really like how you spar against people very frequently. I think that's like really cool. It's not just like practicing moves on your own. Yeah, because it's with body weight. It's like a martial art with body weight, so you kind of need to, you know, throw people around and stuff for it to like really work, I guess. So yeah, I think that would help with like confidence too. Just like I don't know, it just seems like a cool like club sport and like a cool hobby to like look forward to, and it kind of like I've been working out for a while, but like if I just go to the gym every day, like it's just it would be cool to like use that in a way, right? Like having like goals and like I can see myself progress over time for like fitness. I think like that would be super cool. Last goal was be 160 pounds while also being lean. I'm currently 150 ish, and I'm pretty lean, but I'm not like crazy lean. Like I don't really have like the definition that like I feel like a lot of people have, and on top of that, I want to be healthy. Uh, Eating healthy is definitely not my strong suit. I've honestly never really like eaten totally clean in my entire life, so that would be pretty cool if I could do that. I think I just need to learn how to cook like a few things, and that would honestly that would go like a really long way. I don't really mind eating the same thing over and over again, but yeah, it's just kind of like I've been putting off learning to cook for a very long time. So I think that is definitely something I can do. And these aren't like I can do these things like somewhat daily, right? But it's like these are pretty small goals. Like the DJ at a club, like that's literally one day. That's all it takes. I mean, I'll have to practice and first like and get the equipment and whatever. But like these are things I could realistically do this semester. Obviously, besides like the 2 semesters of judo and maybe the weight. Like I don't think I can gain 10 pounds of lean muscle in like 3 months. Like that's just not really doable. But most of these things, yeah, for a year, I definitely think is reasonable. And you know, when I think of like who I want to be, and like the person that like, you know, like just like the best version of myself that I kind of like think of, it, you know, the start like all these goals are the start of like what that person would do, right? Like they would, you know, ideally make videos, be a producer, and like maybe that's like asking too much, but I just think like these 5 small goals, if I can do that, I would just finally be able to be proud of myself, which is not something that I've like really done for a while, but I do want to try. And I just want to, you know, I just want to do something. I don't want to sit and waste another year. I just want to achieve some stuff. And if I can do that, pretty cool. Yeah. One more thing I guess I want to work on. This is like kind of 3 videos, but just like my speaking abilities. I feel like it's gotten a little bit better, but I say like a lot. I say just a lot. I mean, if that's like my only issue, I feel like I'm doing pretty good. But yeah, we'll see. Having it written down on paper though is really cool. Like I've never really written my goals down on paper, but having it in front of me and I've got like little check boxes next to it too. It does just make me want to do it. It's like a task that I haven't done yet. So yeah, I will update on how the progress goes. Like I think every time I tick a box off, I'll probably make a video about it. But yeah. So June 1st, 2025.